Hi everybody, I'm Paxash and welcome back to Paxash Plays Nekojishi. Today's the day of my mathematics exam. Fun! I haven't had to take a math class since, 2011. So, a mathematics exam sounds like a nightmare. I worked really hard to cover everything during the break. Even then, I'm still not confident about this exam. I just suck at maths and I don't know if studying helped me remember anything at all. Especially considering everything else I've had to deal with. I was so scared I left it to last in my revision. I've done this before, haven't I? Yes, I definitely have. Should I ask Leopard to cheat? Yes, I can't fail this test. Do it! It's not worth the risk of failing. I signal to get Leopard's attention. I scribble a message down on the spare paper we're given for calculations. Can you help me by looking at other students? I write to Leopard. Why? Okay. So I did not do this one before. I think I had said don't cheat last time, but okay. Liao not say no fair? I respond on the paper. It's okay this time. I really need your help. As long as I just get a pass, this should be okay, right? Yeah, just... Leopard didn't seem to understand why I changed my mind, but that didn't stop him from wanting to help me. I expected him to come back straight away after looking at another student's paper, but he doesn't. Instead, he walks around the classroom, checking a variety of students' papers, examining each one thoroughly. I don't know what he's doing, but since he's not at my desk, there's not much I can do. So I wait, sitting at the table, chewing on my pen and tapping my fingers on the desk lightly. It doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a while. I'll have to start giving this a go, or else I won't have anything done. This question, I know what the formula for this is. Damn it, this isn't right. Where did I go wrong? 3. Deep in thought trying to work out this question, I'm startled when I hear Leopard's voice come from behind me. I look up and Leopard has finally returned. He looks assuredly at my paper. Leopard nods as I write down the answer. Well, that's one question down at least. Why did that take him so long? There's no way we'd be able to make it at that rate. I sigh to myself and begin working on the next question. 4. Leopard speaks out the answer before I finish reading the question. Surprised, I write it down and move my pen to point at the next question. 1. Wait, did he actually memorize all the answers? That's not easy. How's his memory this good? Did he really remember every question? It's no wonder he took so long. I go down through the questions and Leopard quickly gives me the answers. It doesn't take long before we finish the paper and start to go back double-checking the answers for the first half. Hey, Aborigine, what are you doing? How dare you help Liao when he asks for it? What are these numbers you're speaking to Liao? Are they answers from the other students? Music's intense. I'm into it. Are you not aware of the concept of cheating? Or do you Aborigines not even know what a test is? Why? Can you quit being racist for like 2 seconds, Tiger? Cheating, Liao said. I know. So you are letting Liao cheat? No. As soon as I open my mouth, I remember the deadly silence of the exam hall. Acting quickly, I cough to cover my voice. I can't help defend Leopard here. Don't you know how much this hurts his growth? You don't know? Well, you'd be hard-pressed finding someone who doesn't. Why didn't you think before you act for once? It's a fucking math test, Tiger. Liao wants to be a dancer. How's being good at college math gonna help him? It's not right to give the answers to the other students to the owl. Why else are they not allowed to talk to each other? Think for yourself for once. You should be mad, Leopard. Fuck him. If you do not understand the basics of modern society, you'd be better off to stay away from Liao. Being an Aborigine is as feeble of an excuse as any. He's not cheating because he's an Aborigine, he's cheating because he likes me. Fucking asshole. If you cause trouble, I am the one who's left to clean up the mess. Liao said. Couldn't care less what Liao said. You must have your own judgment. Are you not a god? How can you lead your worshippers like this? No wonder you're in need of an oracle. Without someone to tell you what to do, you're useless. Oh my god, Tiger, shut up, asshole. Han God, watch your mouth. Why should I? You haven't done any good since you've come to Liao. You've just made things harder for the both of us. Although it is of no fault of your own, for anyone to follow such a dullard like you, your worshippers must be just as brainless as you are. Han God, watch your mouth. Leopard raises his voice, but his Mandarin is far from adequate to argue with Tiger, repeating the same rebuttal over and over again. Their quarreling pierces through my head. I can't help but feel miserable for putting Leopard through this. As things stand, there's no way I can concentrate enough to check the rest of the answers in the paper. Got interrupted by noise, so I'm just gonna start this over. Anyway, as things stand, there's no way I can concentrate enough to check the rest of the answers in the paper. Sure, it's finished, but I did the first half without Leopard, so they're probably all wrong. Can't help but worry. If similar questions are botched in one section and not later on, they'll be able to tell I'm cheating from the get-go. The wait is nerve-wracking. I end up listening to them argue for the remainder of the exam time, unable to do anything to stop them or fix my paper. Tiger finally ends his ranting as the papers are collected, and the students all stand up to leave. You way to make me fail, Tiger. Douche. Leopard was furious. His fists squeezed tight and his eyes shake with anger. He's on edge, just one push away from lashing back out at Tiger in desperation. Hey, Tiger. Yes? Should I confess that I begged Leopard to help me cheat? I believe that is a yes, but let me double check. Tell him. Okay. I begged Leopard to help me cheat. Don't be mad at him. I know. You knew already? You were in the middle of your exam. I didn't want to yell at you. Leo, you do know that cheating is wrong, don't you? I didn't want to yell at you. I just yelled so that you could hear me yelling. So that it functionally made no difference. Yeah, I know. Then why do it? I was worried. This is outside my major. I'm not any good at it, and I didn't want my overall results being affected by something like this. So that's why you cheated. No. What is it then? I took the chance when I had it. It was dumb of me. As long as you know it was wrong, I won't push you any further. You should learn well enough from your mistakes. That Aborigine needs to learn to assess things for himself. What someone wants and what's best for them aren't always the same thing. He didn't know the gravity of what he was doing, and what it really meant for you. I'm afraid of what might happen if he never learns to tell right from wrong for himself. I begged him. At first he refused, but I'm the one who insisted on it. Please don't blame him. Well, if he had any common sense, he wouldn't have helped you. He didn't know any better, and I didn't tell him. How is it his fault? It's a god's responsibility to possess common sense. Otherwise, how would they ever guide their worshippers? I'm not his worshipper, and it isn't his position to guide me. This isn't his fault. I turn around to face Leopard. That all happened because of me. Sorry. It's okay. Leo, never mind. Come on, let's go home. Yeah, we should. It doesn't really matter if Senpai's waiting to eat with us or not. We slowly make our way home, the upcoming exam schedule taking up most of my thoughts. After another day of exams, we decide to go to the cafeteria for dinner like usual. Ah, Tian Lao, it's been a while. Oh, it's Randolph. Did he come to speak with one of the professors again? For Yagawa, he sure does love our campus. Alright, I definitely did this part, I do remember it. Okay. I think it's I don't feel up to it right now. Wait, tell me. Oh, yes. Okay. Never mind, it is the interview. Sure, it might help me learn something. Alright, let's do it. Absolutely. Any questions you would like. Any opportunity to teach the Yaogoi important lessons is one worth taking. Makes it easier for us gods after all. Did I do this? Yep, I did this. Cool. I do not remember anything of this. Okay, apparently this is new. Leo. Yeah? Don't worry, no one is around. Just close your eyes. Listen. In all sincerity, seeing you so distraught over the kitten, it's very painful. I think to ask him why, but I remember he told me— that wasn't Tiger talking. I think to ask him why, but I remember he told me just to listen. I'm not sure where this feeling comes from either. Perhaps because you are my worshipper who cares so much about those other two. That kitten is a Yagoi as far as I'm concerned. I feel that he has used your sympathy for his trivial cause to become closer to you, and in turn it's evident how much you've grown to care about him. If something were to happen to me, would you even wish to return home in my stead? It was a joke. I don't mean to say that you must go back home. He stopped stroking me. He was stroking me? Okay. But, oh well. I reach up and place my hand on the tiger's paw. If anyone's watching, it'll just look like I'm rubbing my neck. These past few days, I've only cared about Senpai. I've just let Tiger's feelings by the wayside, not even considering how much he cared. Maybe if he wasn't so much of an asshole about it. But I worried about Senpai because Because of what? Do I really have a crush on Senpai? Or am I just afraid of change to my happy life? How much do I actually care about my guardian tiger? Tiger asked me not to talk, so I stifle my questions inside me. Or maybe that's just my cop-out. I continue to read, finding it harder and harder to focus on the book as I go. Alright. I think that'll be the end of this one. It looks like maybe one or two more, and I might actually be done with this route. So, we'll see. So that'll be the end of this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.